Did you know that right now, there are exactly 3,297 recorded varieties of edible seeds across the globe? It's true. We have everything from ancient grains grown on mountain peaks to tiny medicinal seeds used in remote villages to high-protein seeds being quietly studied inside university labs right here in the United States. But here's the shocking truth that nobody tells seniors. Out of those 3,000 varieties, only 5 contain the rare combination of proteins, enzymes, and amino acid structures that aging muscles can actually use. You see, once you pass the age of 70, your body changes. Your muscles develop something called anabolic resistance. In plain English, it means your muscles become stubborn. You can eat eggs, chicken, fish, or drink those chalky protein shakes, but your body struggles to convert that food into real, hard muscle. This is exactly why so many folks over 70 say, "I eat plenty of protein, but my legs still look thin," or "my balance feels shaky," or "I just don't feel strong anymore." It's not your fault, it's your biology. However, these 5 specific seeds behave differently. When researchers in New York put senior muscle fibers under a microscope, they were absolutely stunned. They watched as these specific seeds increased muscle protein synthesis, foot stability, and leg firmness much faster than traditional animal protein. They expected eggs to be the winner. Instead, these seeds outperformed eggs in seniors by a wide margin. In this video, Senior Medical Hub is going to reveal all 5 seeds that build muscle better than eggs after age 70. And stick around, because the number 1 seed on our list is unbelievable. Scientists found it contains a unique amino acid pattern that bypasses age-related digestive slowdowns, enters your bloodstream instantly, and switches on a repair enzyme that usually shuts off after your 70th birthday. Researchers have actually labeled it the Senior Super Seed, yet most Americans have never tried it even once. Let's get started on this journey to rebuilding your strength. Number 5. Quinoa seeds. Now, most people walking down the aisle at the grocery store don't even realize that quinoa is actually a seed, not a grain. And because of that misunderstanding, they're missing out on one of the most complete protein sources nature has ever created for aging bodies. Quinoa contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles desperately need. Nutritionists call this a complete protein. That is incredibly rare in the plant world, and it is vital after age 70 because your body gets terrible at combining incomplete proteins on its own. But here is the science that matters to you. The protein in quinoa is structured differently than the protein in an egg. The molecules are smaller. They slip through your intestinal walls with ease. This means you actually absorb about 85% of quinoa protein compared to only about 60% of egg protein when you're older. According to research from Cornell University, seniors who ate quinoa daily increased their muscle protein synthesis by 27% more than those eating the same amount of egg protein. Why? Because quinoa contains a natural compound called ecdysterone. Think of it as a gentle, natural signal to your body that acts almost like a steroid, pushing muscle growth without any of the dangerous side effects. But, and this is a big but, you have to prepare it right. To get the muscle-building benefits, you should soak your quinoa overnight in warm water with a splash of apple cider vinegar. This breaks down a protective coating called saponin that can block absorption. When you cook it, try using bone broth instead of water. That adds collagen, making the amino acids even more available to your digestive system. The best time to eat this is within 2 hours of waking up. That is when your muscles are like a dry sponge, ready to soak up nutrition. Aim for 1 cup of cooked quinoa. And here's a pro tip. Don't eat it cold in a salad. Heat it up to at least 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat changes the protein structure to make it digestible for you. Add a little black pepper too. It helps your gut grab onto those amino acids. Now, we're about to get to the next seed, which acts as a natural hormone booster. But before we reveal that, I have to warn you about a dangerous mistake most seniors make. There's a specific timing error with the number 1 seed on this list that can actually cause more inflammation if you do it wrong. It's shocking, and we'll cover exactly how to avoid that at the end of this video so you don't accidentally hurt your progress. You do not want to miss that. Before we continue, tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from, and if you have any personal question or health concern, make sure to share it in the comments. I read every one of them. I love seeing how far our community reaches, from Texas to Maine and everywhere in between. Now, let's get back to the list. Number 4, pumpkin seeds. Get ready for this one. Raw pumpkin seeds are basically nature's vitality booster. Since testosterone and growth hormones are the master switches for building muscle, their decline after age 70 is a big problem. But these little green powerhouses might be the solution no doctor has told you about. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains 9 grams of protein. But the protein isn't even the best part. They are loaded with zinc, magnesium, and iron in the exact ratios your body needs to produce healthy hormones. Researchers in Boston observed a group of men over 70. Those who ate just 3 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds daily saw a significant improvement in their free testosterone levels in just 8 weeks, and their muscle mass increased right along with it, without them changing their exercise routine. The protein in these seeds is rich in tryptophan and arginine. These amino acids trigger your pituitary gland to release growth hormone while you sleep. And deep sleep is the only time your muscles actually repair themselves. But here is the trick nobody talks about. You cannot eat them straight out of the bag. Raw pumpkin seeds have enzyme inhibitors that make digestion hard. You need to lightly roast them at 300 degrees for 15 minutes, or soak them in salt water overnight. This unlocks their power. For the best results, grind them into a powder using a cheap coffee grinder. Mix 2 tablespoons of that green powder into your morning oatmeal. And listen closely, timing matters. The zinc in pumpkin seeds fights with calcium for absorption, so do not eat these with a glass of milk or a slice of cheese. Eat them on an empty stomach or as a snack at least 2 hours away from dairy to ensure you get every bit of that nutrient uptake. Number 3, hemp seeds. If you think hemp is just for hippies, think again. This is the bodybuilding world's best-kept secret for seniors. Hemp seeds contain a whopping 10 grams of complete protein in just 3 tablespoons. That is more protein density than beef or chicken. But why is it better for you? Because of the type of protein it contains. Hemp protein is 65% edestin. Edestin is a rare protein that is nearly identical to the proteins found in your own blood plasma. That means your body recognizes it immediately. It doesn't have to work hard to digest it. It just shuttles it straight to your muscles. A study out of a university in Colorado found that hemp protein increased muscle thickness significantly in older adults over a 12-week period. Participants reported feeling stronger and having more energy in just a few days. Hemp seeds also have the perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, which lowers the chronic inflammation that makes joints hurt and blocks muscle growth. To use them, never heat them up. Heat destroys the delicate, healthy fats. Sprinkle them raw on salads, smoothies, or mix them into your oatmeal after it has cooled down a bit. The ideal dose is 4 tablespoons a day, 1 right when you wake up to stop muscle breakdown, and 1 right before bed to help you repair while you sleep. Number 2, chia seeds. This is the seed that ancient warriors used to survive battles, and now modern science knows why. Chia seeds are incredible because they are hydrophilic, meaning they love water. They expand to 12 times their size in your stomach, creating a slow-release protein gel. For a senior, this is magic. This gel coats your intestinal walls and feeds your muscles a steady stream of protein for up to 6 hours. Usually, when you eat eggs, your protein levels spike and then crash. Chia keeps you fueled all day. Scientists in Arizona discovered that seniors who consumed chia seeds maintained stable blood amino acid levels all day long, preventing that crash that leads to muscle loss. Plus, chia seeds have 5 times more calcium than milk. This calcium helps your muscles contract smoothly and stops those painful cramps that wake you up at night. But preparation is non-negotiable. You cannot just eat dry seeds. They will dehydrate you. You must make chia pudding. Mix 2 tablespoons of seeds with 1 cup of almond milk or coconut water. Let it sit for 20 minutes until it turns into a gel. This simple step increases protein absorption by 40%. Try having a small cup of this pudding between lunch and dinner. It bridges the gap and keeps your body in muscle-building mode. Number 1, flax seeds. And now the number 1 seed that changes everything. If you remember only one thing from this video, let it be this: flax seeds.
Ground flax seeds contain compounds called lignans. Researchers at Johns Hopkins and other major institutions have been looking at these compounds. They discovered that lignans can help balance hormones in aging bodies, essentially overriding the signals that tell your body to shut down muscle growth. Flax seeds provide 6 grams of high-quality protein per serving, but unlike any other food, these lignans bind to receptors in your muscle cells, encouraging them to maintain strength even as you age. In one groundbreaking study, older men who consumed ground flax seeds daily held on to more muscle mass than those who didn't. It seems these seeds help the body utilize its own hormones more efficiently.
But here is the crucial warning I mentioned earlier. This is where everyone goes wrong. Whole flax seeds are useless. They have a hard shell that your stomach cannot break. They will pass right through you. You must grind them. However, do not buy pre-ground flax meal sitting on a store shelf. The oils in flax oxidize and turn rancid within hours of grinding at room temperature. Rancid oil causes inflammation, the opposite of what we want. You must buy whole seeds and grind them fresh daily in a small coffee grinder. Or buy a bag of ground meal and immediately, put it in your freezer. The cold stops the oxidation. The best way to take this is the flax gel shot. Mix 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flax with warm water. Let it sit for 10 minutes until it gets gooey. Drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This coats your stomach and prepares your body to absorb nutrients all day long. Now that you know the 5 super seeds, you might be wondering, how on earth do I fit all of this into my day without spending my whole life in the kitchen? Do not worry. We are going to create a simple, stress-free master plan right now. This is the Senior Medical Hub Daily Protocol, designed specifically to add over 500 extra calories of high-density nutrition to your diet without making you feel stuffed or bloated. Here is how a perfect muscle-building day looks for a robust 75-year-old. Morning, 7 a.m., the hormone jumpstart. The moment you wake up, your body is in a catabolic state. That means it is eating its own muscle for energy. You need to stop that immediately. Go to your kitchen and make the flax gel shot we just discussed. 2 tablespoons of fresh ground flax in warm water. Drink it down. This instantly stabilizes your blood sugar and preps your gut. Breakfast at 8 a.m., the protein foundation. Make your warm bowl of oatmeal or quinoa porridge. But remember, cook it in bone broth if you can handle the savory taste, or almond milk if you prefer sweet. Once it is cooked and slightly cooled, stir in your 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seed powder. This gives you the zinc and magnesium you need to start your day with energy. Lunch at 12 p.m., the oxygen boost. Have your normal lunch, maybe a turkey sandwich or a salad, but on that salad or in your soup, sprinkle 3 tablespoons of raw hemp seeds. Remember, no high heat here. This adds that edestin protein that mimics your blood plasma, ensuring you don't get that afternoon slump that makes you want to nap in the recliner for 3 hours. Afternoon snack at 3 p.m., the sustained release. This is the most critical time of day. This is when most seniors go 6 or 7 hours without protein between lunch and dinner. This is the danger zone for muscle loss. Go to the fridge and get your chia pudding that you prepped the night before. That gel will sit in your stomach and slowly release amino acids for the next few hours, bridging the gap to dinner perfectly. Dinner at 6:30 p.m., the repair signal. For your final meal, include a side of quinoa. Remember the trick, soak it in apple cider vinegar the night before to remove the coating. Serve it warm with black pepper. The complex carbs will help you sleep, and the complete protein ensures your body has the building blocks to repair tissue overnight. A final word of caution on water. I cannot stress this enough. When you start adding these seeds to your diet, you are drastically increasing your fiber intake. If you do this without drinking enough water, you will get constipated. You must treat water as part of the prescription. For every tablespoon of seeds you eat, drink an extra half glass of water. This ensures the fiber moves through you smoothly, cleaning your system rather than clogging it. Building muscle after 70 isn't about spending hours in a gym lifting heavy weights that hurt your joints. It is about biology. It is about giving your body the specific, potent tools it needs to overcome anabolic resistance. These 5 seeds are those tools. They're cheap, they're available at any grocery store in America, and they are powerful. You have the knowledge now. The only thing left to do is take action. Start with 1 seed tomorrow, see how you feel, and then add the next.
Your body is capable of amazing things no matter what year is on your birth certificate. If this video opened your eyes to a new way of thinking about your health, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. At Senior Medical Hub, we are dedicated to bringing you the latest science-backed breakthroughs to help you live your strongest, happiest life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.